review on The Morning Crossfire.
Only on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
It is 6:40 a.m. on Friday, the 21st of November 2025. I am Kaladakoru Batubo. This is the Morning Crossfire on 92.3 Nigeria Info. It is that time when we take a look or we review the front pages of newspapers. I'm going to quickly run because time is fast spent and I want to take as much as maybe 5-6 calls and read a lot of messages this Friday morning. And so I'm going to quickly start with the Punch and end with the Vanguard. All right, live jail for Kanu. Southeast leaders rally for political solution. Is political solution the answer? But let's now come to this one. Alleged genocide. U.S. Congress split over Nigeria CPC designation. That is country of particular concern. That's what CPC means. 1 killed as Bauchi police arrest 3 for thuggery. Northwest schools hit by 49 attacks. 184 students killed in 8 years. Policeman killed in failed FCT community kidnap attempt. Experts demand stronger punishment for flight disruptions. FG releases 68 billion naira, 50 billion naira for vaccines, health workers arrears. This one says heavy ransom. Bandits demand 3 billion naira to free Kwara churchgoers. And Auditor General indicts CBN over recycled 29.7 billion naira dirty banknotes. And okay, I think this is a sad one. Obafemi Awolowo's grandson Shegun dies at 62. Now, let's take a look at the Vanguard. And the Vanguard this morning, the biggest story still has to do with Nnamdi Kanu, and it is captioned like this. Terrorism, court jails Nnamdi Kanu for life. And then the left corner, U.S. Congress highlights alleged Christian genocide in Nigeria. Politics, not for rascals. Jonathan insists, and he was, of course, making reference to the debacle that happened at Wadata Plaza on Monday this week. In Nnamdi Kanu, Nigeria has different laws for Southeast Igbo women with that one. And this one says rustled cows from Niger recovered in Lagos, Oyo. And Katsina, 20 LGAs signed truce with bandits amid renewed attacks. I think I need to take that again. Katsina, 20 LGAs signed truce with bandits amid renewed attacks. National interest, Anya, Aganga, Akande, others chart way forward for Nigeria. Naira appreciates to 1,470 naira to a dollar in the parallel market. And let's see, we charge the United States with genocide by Owe Lakemfa. And maybe that's an article you would like to go read. But now let's go back and take a look again at the headlines we brought your way while bringing you the 6 a.m. major news. And this one says, lawyer suggests defense could have changed Nnamdi Kanu's life imprisonment. I will be speaking with that lawyer later this morning. And this one says, U.S. Congress divided over Nigeria's insecurity being labeled Christian persecution. And President Tinubu orders defense minister to relocate to Kebbi State. I wonder what that will, Matawale was once a governor in one of the northern states. Was he able to rein in the terrorists? But, he's been sent there. And this one says, Governor Fubara calls for stronger cooperation to boost peace and security in the South. 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0007. Now, go straight to the point. You've got 60 seconds. I've got to make good use of the time. It's not my fault. It was a lengthy news bulletin, and we're left with the limited time that we have. Time has always been limited, but even now, it's been further limited. But let's not come here. JJ from Rumigbo. JJ, good morning. Quickly.
Yeah, Mr. Canada, Canada.
Your time starts.
This morning.
Yeah, your time starts now.
Let me start from the home front, River State, where our governor called for stronger cooperation so that we can lift out insecurity from our region. I think that's the way to go. Because what has happened is that by the time you block one side, you want to go to another side. So cooperation is the way to go. And he has also done that by giving vehicles, over 100 of them, gunboat to the Navy and some other persons, even provision of houses for their comfort and all those put together. But the one that shocked me to my teeth right now is that 20 LGAs have signed treaty with bandits. God, I beg. Is it in this country or another country we're talking about? Now the president ordering Matawale to go to Kebbi State. For me, I don't know what effort that will bring.
All right.
But let's hear the outcome at the end of
All right, thank you, JJ.
To think, and that's the way to go.
Thank you, JJ. God's power from Umudara. God's power, welcome.
Good morning, my brother.
Your time starts now. Quickly, straight to the point, God's power. Quickly.
Am I about God's power? Regarding the judgment in Nambikano State, it is very unfortunate, and I think this is just a lesson that whatever we do, we should not allow emotion to take over argument. Because if Nambikano is going to appeal, I don't think we can do anything outside what we did in the prior court. We cannot present new evidence of the head entering his defense orally at that stage. So he made a mistake by not allowing good lawyers to represent him. It is very unfortunate, and people that are condemning the judgment and all that to also know that there were evidences presented before the court.
All right. All right.
There to look at emotion.
All right, thank you. The court will not look at emotions. Thank you, God's power. But now let's quickly look at Facebook, where Thank God Ability Atwegbu says, without arresting the sponsors of these elements to arise in the country, terrorism may not likely end. By the way, we live on Facebook, Nigerian for PHS handle. And Jaffa Dibekwe says, we are not surprised with the developmental agenda of the HA local government chairman because we know the political circle. He said, we know the political circle he belongs to. No product of Honorable Ephraim Nwuzi is politically selfish. Right Honorable Dr. Reginald Ukoma is a clear case study. Please, I beg the HL local government chairman to extend once again to Igbodo Amakuiche. All right, thank you very much for your message. Gift Interim says, when you elect not to put up defense on the allegations against you either by yourself or through a lawyer, the implication is that you have admitted to all the allegations. But let's now go back to the phone lines where we have Temple. Temple, oh my, I missed you. So I'm not going to take any more calls because time is fast spent. I'm going to read as many messages as possible. And let's go to WhatsApp, where Justice Ori sent in a message from Omudioga. He says, Defense Minister to relocate to Kebbi State. In the time past, many people have been asked to relocate. Nothing happened, even when some refused relocating. We should brace up and take actions against insecurity. Time is going. Justice Ari, thank you. But now let's look at this one. The life imprisonment in Abikano is surprising to me. If bandits can be pardoned and given them jobs, God help us. Marshal Odu from Rumomoy. And this one says, so sad that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that didn't commit any serious crime against humanity, is being sentenced to life imprisonment. Why the so-called repentant Boko Haram and bandit leaders are working freely in Nigeria? Too bad. Christian Williams from Igbo Eche. And this one says, good morning, Nigeria Info. In your news this morning, it was stated that Nnamdi Kanu was initially arrested in 2015 and John Bell. That's not correct. Nnamdi Kanu never jumped bail. Soldiers were sent, so we're saying the same thing. He jumped or he did not jump. He jumped. Whether soldiers were the reason or not, he jumped bail. Now let's come here. I'm a fan of Nnamdi Kanu, but the way and manner he went about this matter was very wrong, and his conviction was not a surprise to me. But life imprisonment is extreme. Biko Chai Aboyo Kingsley from Rumukuta. But let's not go to Facebook again, where Stephen Igbiki says, "Good morning. You're texting from Ashib. Tinubu asking Defense Minister to relocate to Kebbi State is nothing but for political reasons. The president has no plans or whatever to helping Nigerians. Is just so much interested in politics. The U.S. should please act fast. Nigeria is bleeding. It's better for him to resign now." On Nnamdi Kanu sentence, we all know that this is what will happen because we have, the worst judges in the history of mankind. Okay, that's entirely your opinion, not mine, not Nigerian folks. But let's not quickly move on. This one says, "Good morning, K. Batubo. President Tinubu ordering Minister of State Defense to relocate to Kebbi State. This is not enough. It is high time President Tinubu sits up and tackle insecurity that is engulfing Nigeria on a daily basis. Security agents should be up and doing in fighting insecurity. Enough of all these killings in Nigeria." Honor Clinton West. And this one says, "Good morning, Kalada. Concerning Kanu's trial, yes, nobody's above the law, but justice should not be selective." Abinoye from Abua. Ogo Jonah Justice on Facebook says, "National Open University will be recommended to Nnamdi Kanu to study law while behind." All right, I get the sarcasm there, but let's not move on. This one says, "Good morning, Nnamdi Kanu jail for life imprisonment. Have you seen the injustice that we're talking about every day by day against one particular region? Look at Shagumi rubbing shoulders with terrorists, and that of Sunday Igboho. They're just moving freely in the society and nobody persecuted them. Boko Haram and bandits killing thousands of people every day are being rehabilitated and reinstated back to the community without any trial. This is injustice." Comrade Okere Henry from Oyigbo. Let's move on. This one says, "We are not surprised." I think I've read this on Facebook. So let's move on now. It says, "Good morning. Good morning, Sir Kalada. Nnamdi Kanu has the right to demand freedom for his people. No one can deny that. But the violent path he chose is unforgivable. He incited murder. He turned a call for self-determination into a campaign of terror against his own brothers, sisters, and other innocent people. Life imprisonment or death sentence are the only options because he has caused the death of hundreds of innocent people." Thank you, Emil Commander JP from Ukpata Kingdom in Ekpeye land. All right, this one says, "Mazi Nnamdi Kanu complicated his trial by jumping bail, refusing to open his defense, and assaulting his lawyer in court." Tony Anthony Odum from Orogbum. Blessed Dollar says, "Kanu jailed for life imprisonment when what we need in Nigeria is peace, because we don't have any other country to go to than Nigeria." All right. Ferdinand Wodo says, let's not be deceived. The minister is going to Kebbi State to fasten the negotiations. All right, Ricardo Icon, since you do not have anything, I shouldn't be reading your message then. But this one says, "Free Nnamdi Kanu is not the problem of Nigeria," and that's from Godday Teme. And this one says, "Tinubu ordering the minister to relocate to Kebbi State is just a measure of prevention, they say, is better than cure." Onowa Kingsley from Indashi, HA. My time is up. A lot of messages here, I must confess. A lot of messages. Mufasa says, "The U.S. Congress sat for over 2 hours deliberating on Nigeria's security contest, whereas our own National Assembly is busy singing, 'In your mandate we shall stand, a week for Nigeria.' Tinubu, hashtag bring back our girls." Mufasa, thank you very much. And this is from, I do not have time to read the DAS message, but it's time for me to go for my commercial break. And after that, the business update. Please do stay tuned to 92.3 Nigeria Info.